that's really encouraging. And again, I don't know much about it. I just heard a little blurb. But what I thought John Gamling was saying, that if Senator Glump is under accusations of wrongdoing, that basically 3 out of a committee of 14 could just kill the investigation. It was like an equal number of Democrats and Republicans. If it's a Democrat that's under an investigation and something like 3 or 4 Democrats don't want an investigation, it's done. You know, is that?
I mean, there are specifics of how many people have to vote to move ahead with an investigation or move ahead with some type of research into a certain area. But in a world where there is no oversight, this is a great first step, and this is really getting what most sunlight organizations, with most reform organizations, were wanting. So it is a step above what people expected. So absolutely, like I said, like anything, no matter what the state is, no matter it is politics, it is the beast where you have to worry about. But I think they've put enough safeguards in place now. But like I said, let's wait to see how it develops. Let's wait and see if they amend it. Let's wait and see all the final pieces. And once it's put in place, let's see how it works out. But I'm confident that it's definitely a step forward, and it will avoid any witch hunts, and at the best it can avoid any, let's sweep this under the rug, but go after him, or vice versa. So, but like I said, we have to wait and see how the final bill forms, and we have to wait and see how it's enacted. But if it stays the way it is, I think we have a positive step. So,
Thank you.
So I just have like 3 questions.
Okay.
One deals with policy, one deals with experience, and one deals with more of a rhetorical question.
Okay.
So the policy question, and you don't have to really get into much detail because we know the positions on both sides of the issue, but
Sure.
Where do you stand on the issues of abortion and capital punishment?
Okay. Do you want to
Yeah,
time?
we'll do
Or?
it another time. Yeah.
Okay, I am fully pro-life, down the board. So no abortion, partial birth. Fully pro-life. I'm Roman Catholic, Catholic University. So I know many of you might know my connection with that. So fully pro-life. And capital punishment, that's obviously a very, very touchy issue here in New York. We just had a a sheriff's deputy about 60 miles, I think, west of Syracuse, who was gunned down yesterday. So if everyone can keep him in his prayers, his wife was 9 months pregnant, and it's very devastating news. But hopefully there's legislation pending regarding, we used to have the death penalty for cop killers, then they removed it, and now it's pending. So it's definitely something that we're going to have to look at and to see what their thinking is on that.
Okay, the second question dealing with experience. Can you outline for us any politicians, campaigns, think tanks, etc., that you might have worked for or volunteered for in your life?
Sure, absolutely. Well, like I said, I founded New Dawn, the political action committee. I still chair that statewide PAC. I launched the Stop NY Double Dip petition campaign. I was legislative aide for Assemblywoman Annie Rabbitt for about 4 years. She's one of the most conservative assembly members in the state. If any of you don't know her, she's in the 97th district, parts of Orange and Rockland counties. Get to know her. Hopefully, maybe one day she can come up here and speak. I know she'll enjoy her time here.
Great.
I've worked in the private sector. I've done some great stuff there, and volunteered to work for conservative candidates from every level of office, from local mayor to United States Senate. And I think really ready to hit the ground running and elect true conservative, true Republicans to office, which I've been doing for many years, and I'd like to do for many more into the future.
Okay, and then the third question, more of a rhetorical question. They say there's 2 sides to the fight that we're fighting today, and that is those who defend freedom and liberty and those who defend government. Maybe you can speak a little bit on that topic.
Absolutely. Well, from being down in D.C. at the Tea Party, some of the original Tea Party rallies, to seeing when the Pelosi was in charge, and seeing Silver being in charge for all these years, and just having some of those ideological battles that you might have with friends, family, neighbors, or political adversaries. And it's true, you just ideologically, there's some people, government, who feel government is the end-all be, feel it's the solution to your stub toe, or to your unemployment, or to whatever. And then there's those who, like me, when I say job creation, I don't mean let's create 25 new jobs at the Department of, you name it, you know, let's create the environment where private individuals, industrialists, businessmen, entrepreneurs, where they can create jobs. Let's lower taxes. Let's lower, make the cost of living actually feasible for those who might be younger, who those might be retiring, so people don't have to flee the state. So I think that's where the differences come, and I think that's what's really winning. Governor Cuomo, he sounds more Republican than half of the Assembly people that are Republicans in the chamber. I mean, on some of the issues, obviously, but especially on the economic issues, on what's best for New York, what's best for businesses, what's best for families. So I think, absolutely, like I said, is we can, same thing with New Dawn. If you look at all those policy positions, they're based in conservative ideology. I have people of every party and every ideology. This is great. We support you. And it's all grounded in that conservative, small government, pro-family, pro-business, pro-individual. And I think that's what's important. I think that's what we need to get back to. And I think that we need to hold Democrats, and most especially those Republicans who don't believe in that, accountable. Because we see time and time again, rhinos or so-called Republican conservatives, and they're not like that. They don't believe in that. And you know what? That's not why I'm a Republican. That's not why I'm conservative. So I'll fight you at the ballot box or in a debate, and I think that our argument in the end will win. And so I hope that we all believe that here.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Thank you.